Hi Special Olympics athletes, thanks for joining us today. My name is Beth, I work with the Iowa Cubs, and I've got a good friend of mine here today, Cubbie. Cubbie and I are going to be taking you through some of your Flexin Friday workouts. So what do you say we go ahead and get started? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with a few warm-ups to get the muscles stretched out, get the blood pumping before we get our exercises going. Our first warm-up today is we're going to bring our knee to our chest. Pull it straight in towards your chest here, and we're just going to switch off right leg and left leg. Back and forth, get a good stretch. See, Cubbie's got it going on. All right, our next warm up, we're gonna do some trunk rotations. So you're gonna put your feet shoulder width apart. We're gonna take our arms and just go side to side. That's gonna stretch your back. Might get a few cracks of the back as you're doing it. Okay, our next warm up, we're gonna do some arm circles. So Cubbie and I need to spread out just a little bit here. We're gonna start with small circles going forward, and we're gonna slowly get bigger. These are gonna stretch your arm muscles out nice and good. Then after a few circles, you can go ahead and reverse. Go the opposite direction of what you were going. Start small circles and get bigger again. All right, now we're gonna stretch out our legs a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna step to the side with our right leg, bend our knee and do a side lunge. You should feel that stretch right in the back of your left leg here. Then we're gonna go ahead and switch over to the other side. If you wanna pose like Cubbie, you can. All right, in our last warm up, you're just gonna touch your toes. So you lean over right at the hips, reach down. If you're super flexible, you can touch your toes. If you're like me and you can't quite, that's okay. Just reach as far as you can so you feel a stretch in the back of your legs. All right, now that we got our muscles all warmed up, we'll go ahead and get started with our exercises. So our first exercise we're gonna do is a chest stretch. So I'm gonna have Cubbie demonstrate this one for you. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna find a flat surface or a wall. So Cubbie is gonna use this flat surface right here. You're gonna put your forearm up flat against the wall and open up your chest. You should feel a stretch going right across your chest. Make sure to keep that arm nice and at a 90-degree angle. Keep that good stretch. Now Cubbie's gonna switch and do the same thing with his other arm. So flat up against the wall, then open up with your chest to get a good stretch going. All right, and that's exercise number one. All right, our next exercise today is gonna be mountain climbers. So we're gonna go ahead and get down on the ground here. We're gonna put our hands flat on the ground, shoulder width apart, one leg straight back, and the other one up, and we're just gonna rotate. Rotate which foot is up and which foot is straight back. You can either step up and back, or you can go ahead and jump, whichever you are more comfortable doing. All right, and those are mountain climbers. So our next exercise, we're gonna do a plank from our knees. And this is one that we're not gonna do repetitions, we're gonna hold for a total of 20 seconds. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kneel down on the ground here, put our arms shoulder width apart, and we're gonna reach out as far as we can so our back is flat. We can lift up our legs and cross our feet, and we'll hold this position for 20 seconds. Make sure to keep that back straight, don't let your butt dip down because that'll hurt your back. Keep that butt nice and straight. All right, nice job. So our fourth and final exercise is going to be a tandem stance. So this is really going to test out your balance. What we're going to do is we're going to stand up straight. We're going to put our right foot right in front of our left foot in a straight line. We're gonna put our arms out straight. This is gonna test your balance. We're holding this for 30 seconds. If you start to wobble, that's okay. Try and pick a spot and focus in front of you. And that way you won't fall over, hopefully, quite as much. We'll go for a total of 30 seconds and then switch sides. All right, nice job everyone. Now we're gonna go ahead and test our other side for balance. So same thing, just reverse your feet. So that time I had my right foot forward, this time I'm gonna put my left foot forward. Feet in a straight line, arms straight out to your sides. Go ahead and pick a spot straight in front of you to stare at to hopefully help you keep your balance. Legs straight, back straight. In 30 seconds, we're holding this one again. All right, nice job everyone. All right, that's all the exercises we have for today, but now that we've got maybe a good sweat going, we've worked out a little bit, it's time to cool down and stretch out our muscles again. So first we're gonna start by stretching our arms. We're gonna take our right arm straight across our chest and stretch it out. You should feel this right on the outside of your shoulder. Go ahead and switch arms. Stretch out your left arm here. If you can only make it this far, that's okay. Stretch as much as you can to feel that stretch in your arm. All right, release your arms, and now we're gonna go back behind our heads. We're gonna take our right hand, we're gonna reach towards the middle of our back. Use our other hand to push it down just a little bit. You should feel this right in your tricep. And we'll go ahead and switch arms. Use your left arm now, reach towards the middle of your back. And our right hand's just gonna help guide it down. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and sit down. We're gonna stretch out our legs. So we're gonna head sit. And this one is called the butterfly stretch. So we're gonna bring our feet together. Cubbie's got it right. You know why they call it a butterfly stretch? It's if you wiggle your legs a little bit, kind of looks like flapping butterfly wings. Bring those heels in as far as you can. Feel that stretch right on the inside of your thighs. All right, and so our last stretch we're gonna do is a sit and reach. So we're gonna put our legs straight out in front of us, toes facing up. We're gonna reach and try and touch our toes. Cubbie's a little bit more flexible than I am. He can reach his toes. If you can't, that's okay. If you can only reach your knees or your shins, that's okay. Reach as far as you can without straining. All right. All right, well that's all we've got today for the Flexin Friday video. Thanks to you, the Special Olympics athletes, for joining us. Thanks so much to Cubbie for coming out of hibernation before the season. Nice job, Cubbie, high five.